Are we rolling? Are we rolling? Covalent TV. Covalent TV. Get the records.
What am I doing, bro?
What up, Mr. Kate here. Make sure you're checking out Covalent TV.
Hello, this is Zelina Vega here, sending lots of love to Daryl and Werner of Covalent TV and the channel itself. Hope you guys are doing awesome. Thank you so much for the support of the wrestling world, and congratulations on working extremely hard on your pro wrestling reviews and continuing to give the people what they want, you know? So sending love your way. Hope you're happy, healthy, and safe.
If you are seeing us, it's too late. You've already taken in Monday Night Raw. You've already felt the poor feelings and just harsh things that happen to your body when you watch the show. You've already gotten to deal with it all. You've already went through the depression that we went through, and I feel so bad for all of you guys because nobody should have to go through this. It should just be better for every party involved, including us, because we're the ones that got to sit down and review it. All y'all got to do is sit down and enjoy our entertaining asses. That's it. That is it.
Are you saying we the ones?
So welcome to your WWE Raw live review. This is your boy, Mr. Starkson.
Big Dub!
He wouldn't say that type of shit in front of me because, you know, I would have smacked the shit out of him. You see, he chooses his spots. Fucking giant milk dud ass motherfucker. Sick of you. True story. Werner wanted to go to the gay part of Grand Rapids and buy the largest gummy bear he could find. And by gummy bear, I mean Corey.
No.
We know what's going on here, man. Tonight is not the night. Even though it's a lot to talk about, tonight is not the night with this damn show.
Oh.
I need to find some type of peace within myself, but that peace will never be found as long as we are watching Monday Night Raw because they continue to not improve. They continue to make all of the same mistakes, screw over their fan base, but their fan base goes, please, sir, can I have some more?
Mm-hmm.
Now, do we understand the psychology behind that? We don't. We don't. That
you
is
know
not our
what I
job.
find interesting about WWE drones
This better
recently?
be good. You interrupted the intro for it. Go ahead. This better be good.
Sorry.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
You never hear drones say specifically what is good about WWE. It's just all a whole. Like they really, like they'll point out specific things that are wrong with AEW, but when you mention how great it's everything's great. There's no specific one thing.
Now, you pointing that out is not an outlier because I know that'll be a WWE drones excuse. Oh, those are the small portion of our fan base. It's not the same thing. You're just coming up with that from your ass, blah, 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 right? We have said a million times that if it is WW, if it is behind that ugly-ass corporate logo, it is praised. It does not matter how good, how bad, or how in between it is. If it is behind that logo, it is just by proxy the better thing than everything else out there. And that is a fucking mental illness to think that anything WWE does is good, because anyone with a pair of eyes that works and a pair of ears that work can see that this is the worst pro wrestling product on television, bar damn none. And USA is going to look like the biggest dumbasses in the damn world because they decided to go ahead and sink their pockets into a dying product that honestly the only reason why it's even being sustained at this point is because the drones of the company will not let it die. They are the cog and the wheel. They will keep turning and turning and turning and turning and turning until they can't turn anymore, and then a new generation of drones will be created. It's almost like the fucking Terminator. I don't care how oblivious you want to be. I don't care how deaf, dumb, or blind you want to be about this fucking product. This product is in the fucking mud. It's in the mud. It is the worst shit you could watch Monday, Friday, and whenever they decide to do a pay-per-view. And no, I'm not watching NXT, so I didn't even include it. The shining hope of NXT is the fact that they got a whole bunch of dimes down there that have excellent Instagram games. Otherwise, nobody would fucking watch it. If they didn't have pretty bitches down there, nobody would watch it. That's real talk. Let's keep it a bean. I don't care about fucking teenage Bow Wow Carmelo Hayes. I don't give a damn about Born Corbin. I don't give a damn about Braun Breaker. None of the people down there have shown me anything outside of they could post really well on Instagram. I got time tonight. Because I'm not here for the fucking horseplay, and I'm not here for the nonsense. I'm not here for none of it. It's time to get real about these products, man. Straight up and down, man. Straight up and down. But y'all got a job to do, man. Y'all got a job to do the moment y'all walk in. Shouts out to Randy Chris, new commenter. Said Raw totally sucks. You got that right. But like gang, comment gang, share gang, donation gang. We need y'all to show up and make us proud tonight. You know what I mean? Everybody has to do their part. It is so important that y'all come in here and do exactly what y'all are supposed to do, because it helps us in the algorithm and helps us do exactly what we need to do. And you putting back into the show allows us to give y'all more content and do the best stuff possible for y'all. Now, if y'all don't want to see the channel grow and y'all just want to continue to feed into all of the shitty podcasts that are out there that just praise everything this company does or act like they hate stuff that this company does, but they really like it, then in which case, go support them. But we gonna keep it real here. And the best way y'all can keep it real with us, again, hitting that like button, hitting that share button, letting your friends know about us, putting us up on your TV, having watch parties. I don't care what you do. Just get the word out there about Covalent TV. And if it ain't Covalent TV, I don't give a fuck. Respectfully. Okay? 3 donations will send us to church. And every donation after that will send us there as well. So, you know what I'm saying? We going to get it popping. Y'all know we got a job to do as well. That is giving you beautiful people the news, holding one special. Dumbass! Accountable, and bringing you facts, data, and statistics as we go. So let's not bullshit any longer. Let's not play around. Let's get into some news.
WWE is apparently a domestically battered woman.
The fuck are you talking about?
Apparently, WWE tried to get a restraining order against Panini.
Oh, what? Against a trading card company?
Yes. And failed. I just want to let you know, they failed.
They tried to get a restraining order against an entire company.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have to elaborate a little more on this because I'm very confused.
Okay, so apparently a New York court recently denied WWE's restraining order against trading card company Panini. As a result, Panini will legally be able to continue to make WWE product while both WWE and Panini's lawsuits against one another play out in court. The restraining order was denied by Judge Lorna Schofield for currently an unknown reason.
It's fucking stupid. That's the unknown reason. It's fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
It's dumb.
Furthermore, new documents related to the case have been made available to the public. According to Paul Lesko on Twitter, the documents state that WWE is accusing Panini of not fulfilling a part of their contract that required Panini to create digital trading cards or physical trading card game by June 1st of 2022. As a result of the alleged contract violation, WWE terminated their deal with Panini on August 25th, 2023. But Panini continued to make products, which is why WWE sued.
Now, we know WWE is known for being very litigious. We know that they're known for being little pussies when it comes to them not getting their way with something. I mean, let's be honest, the entire company in its modern form was founded by, well, the same thing y'all call Tony Khan, a rich man's kid.
Mm-hmm. Who probably did coke.
Yeah. Oh, you shitting me?
With steroids. And not today's steroids.
The hard
80s
stuff.
Yeah, hard steroids.
The hard anabolic stuff.
Yeah, the ones that'll definitely shrink your penis.
And rot your fucking brain from the inside.
Hence, look at WWE currently.
Hence, look at Chris Benoit.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, let's fucking, if we gonna go there, let's go all the way there.
Yeah, let's go all the way.
Let's take the gloves off.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, guys. Yeah, it's ironic that in WWE's modern format, it was inherited, well, actually purchased. And I wonder where he got the money to purchase it from. I swear, you want to talk about some like a group of fucking fans that can't keep the same energy. WWE fans cannot keep the same energy.
No.
I remember somebody had brought that up recently. And when I tell you the excuse train pulled up to the station and just never left when it came to people calling out the fact that Vince is basically a goddamn trust fund baby.
Yep.
And he's a rich man's son and all that stuff. When people all of a sudden just started to call him out for that and call WWE out for that, it was, oh, well, that was different. Vince used his own money. Vince, I was like, are you serious?
Where did that $1 million come from?
Dude, we know.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing, man. Like, y'all got to find better arguments. It's all bad faith babble that nobody wants to listen to, and all y'all do is pollute Twitter all goddamn day. I can't even enjoy my timeline without somebody sucking the dick of everything WWE does or calling it fucking cinema, saying Dominik Mysterio's the greatest heel of all time, and all types of stupid fucking
I
shit.
saw he's the second greatest heel of all time behind Vince McMahon.
Get fucking real. Get fucking real. Can we please get real? I'm not here for none of this garbage. I'm not here for none of this nonsense. We don't got time for the jokes. And that's why I'm sure she's going to come here at some point. So for all the new people, we have a viewer named Maria. That's why when she comes in here with her really bad faith takes, it's almost like you just take a deep sigh because she's not joking. She really believes half of the stuff that this company pumps in her head about how great they are. When in all actuality, the only reason why they're even sustaining themselves is because they've brainwashed just enough people to keep it going. And then the other half of the people are people that are just coasting on the goodwill of an era we'll never see again. So WWE is not doing anything special. The WWE is like the New York Yankees of pro wrestling.
Yep.
They're pretty much self-sustainable. The only reason why people come to the games is because they're the New York Yankees. No other reason. No other reason. They're the Yankees. That's it. And that's where WWE is at this point. And you know what? Props to them. Congrats. Fantastic. I'm glad you're there. Cool. But now, just like any other empire, when you start to crumble and eventually die, who are you going to see on the way down? You're going to see every single company, every single talent, every single corporate worker, creative worker, all of these people are going to thrive and flourish elsewhere when you finally crumble. And we are going to have a vast market of professional wrestling to consume because the juggernaut, the corporate juggernaut will be gone. The albatross will be gone. What are all of those people going to do? Because there's a lot of people in that company that have been in high-ranking positions for a long time that I don't think that they're going to eat humble pie when WWE inevitably crumbles.
No.
Now, the crumble may not come as in the form of WWE dying. The crumble may come in the form of Vince McMahon being ousted and Ari Emanuel and Dana White going, okay, now we're going to do this shit the way we want to. We're going to make this an edgy product again. We're going to go against all of the sponsors. Like, look at UFC. UFC, they don't give a fuck about that. They like, we got sponsors.
Mm-hmm.
We got sponsors. Motherfuckers beating people's heads in, and we got sponsors. The UFC proved that narrative that WWE used to spin, saying, well, when your product is really violent, you can't pull in the same sponsors. Okay, then why does UFC have Hublot commercials and Alfa Romeo commercials, and fucking WWE has Whopper, Whopper, Triple Whopper? Y'all see where I'm going with this?
And how come anytime you see a WWE superstar in one of those said commercials, it's only on a WWE plea?
Where no one can see it.
Yep.
So it may not come in the form of WWE dying. It may come in the form of WWE being taken out of the control of the people that have made it into the corporate sanitized product that it is today. Getting real men back in the arenas. Getting people that actually care about pro wrestling back in the arenas. Now, has UFC become more corporate? Yes. But has UFC lost the essence of what it is in a nutshell? No. They don't make the fighters put helmets on to protect them from getting boo-boos. It's still violent. It's still bloody. People still get hematomas. People still get cauliflower ear. And who's to say if Vince McMahon gets ousted, Ari Emanuel and Dana White don't want the same image for WWE? Because they go, we are not going to have men gyrating over other grown men on anything we represent. Then what? What are those drones going to do? Because drones don't like shit that gives off testosterone and real male energy. They don't like that stuff. That stuff irks them. They don't like it because when they see it, they don't respond to it. And you're starting to see the same thing with AEW. When they see a real man pop up on the screen, crickets.
That's if you actually see one.
Oh,
because Tony's makes sure that they don't show up.
But when the Acclaim popped up on the screen,
oh.
Hold on, y'all. I'm putting a link in here for y'all to donate to Streamlabs, and I'm going to put the Cash App in there as well because I fucked up. That was my fault. Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. I'm putting this in now because we giving y'all the best that we got right now, and y'all really need to come through for us. Heavy. Can y'all do that for us, man? And by the way, if y'all are in here, don't play no fucking games, man. Hit that like button, hit that share button, and let us know you in here with a fire emoji real quick. That's the easiest thing y'all can do. Catherine said, this is why WWE fans don't watch UFC. They don't. Yeah, you're right. They don't watch UFC for that very reason. But also, me and Warner have said this a million times as well. WWE fans are so programmed that is all they consume.
Mm-hmm. No other sport exists outside of WWE for them.
Like, I don't know if y'all know that or not. Like, I don't know if that's something that maybe y'all aren't aware of or y'all need to hear it again. WWE fans do not, and I mean, I'm talking about the diehards, the drones. Like, the casuals, they'll go to a show if it's in their town and just cheer for anything. Those are the least of our concern. Those people aren't a threat. They aren't a threat. Because they'll probably go to that one show and never watch it again.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it comes back to their town, they'll go back, on a free ticket or something, But no, we're talking about the drones, the fair walkers, those people. Nothing exists outside of WWE. They'll have a WWE ringtone on their phone, probably a WWE wallpaper on their phone of a wrestler, posters, pops, belts. They typically have no bitches near them.
Mm-hmm.
They're usually at like the Applebee's before the show or at the hotel before the show. And by the hotel, I mean the wrestler's hotel before the show.
Mm-hmm. Or at the back of the arena hoping they see someone walk in.
Yeah. And as we have said, we remember when we were like that, mindset-wise. We remember there was a time, and I know y'all probably go, all y'all do is bash WWE. No, there was a time where we thought just like a drone would, just like a Fed Walker would. I think it was drone first, Fed Walker, and then I was just like, no, this is bad. Yeah. Guys, I'm going to blow y'all mind with something. Y'all might go, what? Are you for real? I'm not even kidding. I was in the barbershop, if you can't tell by the fresh cut. I was in the barbershop. It was a guy in my barber's chair, and they were wrapping up before my appointment, and we started talking about wrestling. You want to hear something crazy? Guys, how many times have I said on this show, I stopped watching with Cena rising to the top? That was when I stopped watching. I asked everybody in the barbershop, when did y'all stop watching? You had one person say after the Attitude Era, and I was like, I get that. But everybody else in the barbershop said, oh, yeah, when John Cena started becoming like the focal point, I stopped watching. When it went PG and real kiddie, that's when I stopped watching. So that shows you WWE had a lot of people on the hook, even up until 2009. Me included.
I didn't stop until 13.
And then they just said, you know what? We're going to punch y'all in the fucking face and y'all going to ask us for more. And I said, nope, I don't want to be punched in the face anymore.
No.
I don't want to be punched in the face anymore. I didn't watch again until 2014. If you swear off of this product, it is so good for your mental health. When we got something going on in life that we can't prevent and we got to miss a WWE show, we are not mad about it at all.
Oh.
We're more mad about just missing the show in regards to being in front of y'all chopping up game. But when it comes to actually missing like the WWE show itself, we're like, okay, cool. We don't feel anything. Because there's nothing to feel with this product. You're not missing anything. You're not. You're not. And y'all kind of slow in this comment section. I hope it's because y'all falling asleep at the wheel or something, but y'all got to wake up. Otherwise, we'll fly through the show. Y'all know how this go with us. Y'all did real good when we were in Grand Rapids. We need that same energy y'all showed then to come into the room now. But speaking of energies, an energy I want off of my timeline, out of my life forever, and never to be seen again, guys, is a drone's energy. And, you know, you know the reasons why. You know the pain that they cause, the misery they cause, and the destruction that they leave in their path every single time you confront them. So, guys, if you know what portion of the show is coming up and you know how we about to get down and we about to boogie on this motherfucker, then put it in the comment section. Don't seem like most of y'all will right now because y'all sleep at the wheel, but it's okay. But even if you don't, I'm going to tell you bastards anyway. It is time for us to hold one special accountable. It is time for drone accountability. Let's get it.
This is from the Pro Wrestling World. They say, and I quote, Kenny Omega isn't as great as people think. His moveset is incredibly repetitive.
What?
His mic work is subpar, besides the one single catchphrase, and he can't even stay healthy enough to have a truly solid AEW run. Sure, he's had great matches, according to Uncle Dave.
Oh my God.
But is that really the mark of someone great? It's clearly MJF's company now, and they're all playing second fiddle to him. And it's definitely not Omega. Go back to New Japan Pro Wrestling. Hit the fucking button.
This gets worse and worse by the week. This gets worse and worse by the week. Who you said made that one again?
The Pro Wrestling World.
When I tell y'all this just gets worse and worse. This just gets worse and worse. I don't want to give up on pro wrestling again, and I won't, because there's too many good things out here now to just tie my emotions and all that stuff to just one.
Mm-hmm.
But when I tell y'all, WWE drones just take you out of it, because there's no talking them out of their stupidity. There's no talking them out of their fucking brainwashed cult-like mentality. And then when you turn them around and kick them out the door the other way, they go round up 100 more of them and storm your fucking castle just for having a dissenting opinion. WWE is not fun anymore.
Mm-mm.
And taking shots at wrestlers outside of the company because by proxy they're just more exciting is cornball activity at its fucking finest. Don't get mad, because at the end of the day, if Kenny Omega decided, I want to have a run, my final run in pro wrestling being WWE, y'all are going to get on y'all knees, unzip his fucking pants, and go to town.
Yep.
So shut the fuck up. Kenny Omega is a phenomenal wrestler.
Yes,
is he past his prime now? Yes, but past his prime, Kenny Omega is still a better wrestler than anybody in WWE currently.
Mm-hmm.
And the only reason why Kenny Omega is even past his prime is due to injuries. It's not due to, you know, in-ring work rate.
No.
Y'all got to stop. Y'all got to stop. It's not original, man. It's really not. The rhetoric has gotten boring. The discourse has gotten boring with all of you motherfuckers shitting on anything outside of WWE, and then the moment, and I mean the literal moment that that person even declares they have the smallest interest in going to that company, y'all dropping y'all panties.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say drop y'all panties, I'm referring to the fellas that dick ride WWE and everything that they do, no matter how good or bad. So please, please stop. Please stop. Please stop. And y'all need to start being selective with where y'all get y'all takes and y'all news from.
Mm-hmm.
Shouts out to the 10 people in here, man, on YouTube. And shouts out to everybody over on Facebook as well. Do not forget to like the stream. Show the necessary love, man. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, donation gang. Everything is so important to the show. Marlo came through with 5 schmackaroos before the show had even started. So shouts out to you, Marlon. That is much appreciated.
Bang, bang.
Thank you.
Bang,
Appreciate that,
bang,
man.
Bang.
Tom said Jey Uso is about to make Raw good again.
No.
All right, man.
No.
Okay. All right. No. I'm not gonna do it tonight. I'm not doing it tonight. No. Kat said they can't storm the castle if you have a moat filled with piranhas. Okay, well, that starts with support. If we had a moat, well, we have a moat, but it's not filled with piranhas because everybody runs to fucking Fightful and all of these candy ass coverage giving motherfuckers the first moment that they say something. And then when we say it, it's like cricket. And I think we market ourselves pretty well. But you know what? We going to start popping our shit even more. I don't care how annoyed people get with seeing us on their timeline. I don't care if they get upset because we're not speaking to the generic narrative that everybody else does. We're about to really put ourselves out there. And as I said, if it ain't CovalentTV, I really do not give a fuck. I do not care. Do not send us an article from another page. If it is from another page, it better be from the article we posted where we gave them credit.
Yep.
If you work for Nike, you can't walk in there wearing Adidas
Or Under Armour.
A Nike brand athlete can't get caught in the streets wearing Vans. So that's how I'm going to treat it from here on out. Did you hear what so-and-so said? Did we post it? Well, no. Okay, then I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up. Kat said, I try to retweet your stuff when I see it. Thanks.
Appreciate it.
But a lot of y'all can do more. The accountability falls on us to market as we always do. But it's up to y'all to do more because you had said the moat full of piranhas. How are we going to build up a moat full of piranhas if we got a whole bunch of goldfish that only sit around and wait for food from other motherfuckers?
Mm-hmm.
But I digress. It's time for me to hold one special accountable. This one jumped off a ledge, guys. This one is going to be very, very shocking. This one, I found this one, I want to say, about an hour before we went live. This one jumped off a cliff and obviously did not survive the fall. I don't know where this came from. People are just weird. This is technically, I don't want to say technically an AEW drone. This is one of those weirdo fans. I don't even think this dude is really black for real. I think this is probably one of these troll pages. But I had posted a story about Brandy Rhodes complaining about how no one stood up for her backstage and all she was trying to do was make the women's division better. And no, bitch, you were centering yourself. And then when you didn't have a program and people were booing you out the building every time you showed up on screen, you resented us and you talked shit to the AEW faithful because they didn't want to see your bum ass wrestle.
Or say it's open fucking mic night.
You suck. Like, that's all it is. You just fucking suck. It has nothing to do with people not wanting to stand up for you. It's just the shit that you stuck your nose out for wasn't good. Don't get mad. But one person had commented saying that, Tony Khan may be racist and stuff like that towards black wrestlers in AEW, which is a small possibility. You know what I'm saying? Me and Warren have had that discussion in a small way. But of course, all of the white people came in there explaining, oh, well, what about Swerve and Jay Cargill getting pushed? Jay Cargill has left the company and Swerve Strickland can't seem to get a big win. Next.
Mm-hmm.
But this weirdo motherfucker, again, who I think is a troll account and probably isn't a black person at all, said this. This is wild. Jade Cargill dealt with the racism for as long as she could. But when Tony Khan tried to grape her, that crossed the line. She had to go. For the algorithm, I have to say grape. But if you take the G off of it, you know what, hey.
What?
That is how rumors get started. And people lose jobs. Y'all got to cut that shit out. And don't say, oh, no, there's no way something like that would catch steam. Somebody who just randomly said on Twitter today that Triple H and Stephanie McMahon separated caught steam to where news outlets even picked it up.
Yep.
So don't feed me that bullshit. Don't say, oh, what are the chances somebody would actually pick that up? A shit story just got picked up today. But I bet any amount of money that y'all will share that shit before y'all share our shit.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I can't wait to get in the shower after this stream and wash my beard. I ain't gonna lie to you. Fernando said, Brandy was just a ring announcer. She had no business doing promos and wrestling angles because she married Cody. Brandy is an interesting case because she could have done something really good in the professional wrestling business. When she was Cody's nuisance by his side on the indies when he was in Bullet Club, that worked. You know why? Because she embraced it. When she got to AEW, she tried to do the same thing Cody did, where it's like, I'm going to try to make people believe I'm legitimately a good person with good intentions and a good heart, and I just want to see this portion of this company succeed. When in all actuality, all they do is make things about themselves in the fakest way possible.
Mm-hmm.
And the fans just, and the only difference between her and Cody is the fans saw through it faster with her than they did Cody, because women wear their emotions on their sleeve. That's the only difference, is that the people in the AEW faithful saw through it quicker with Brandy than they did Cody. Because you had Brandy coming out there talking about we care about the women, that's why AEW Heels was created, and everybody was like, give it a rest.
Why we saw a 45-minute commercial for it before Collision started.
The moment you saw the reality show pop up, you knew what the business was.
Which, by the way, what happened to Britt Baker and Adam Cole's reality show? I guess that's not coming back.
I think it was pulling back. I think it was pulling back the curtain too much. Remember I said if it gets canceled, that'd be the reason why?
Probably.
I think it pulled back the curtain too much. on how dysfunctional that bitch actually is.
But I'm a lovable person. Everyone loves me.
And eventually, mark my words now. For everybody in the stream, mark my words now. Eventually, the AEW fan base is going to see through it with her.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to take a little bit longer because it seems like they've established, well, Tony Khan has established a good amount of weirdos to support his product.
Yep.
So it's going to take a little longer with Britt. But eventually, they're going to see through Britt too and start booing her out the building. And then she's going to run, well, technically back to WWE because she actually worked in NXT. I think wasn't 1 or 2 times. I can't remember. But
didn't she have a jobber match too with Charlotte?
You would have to check that. But either way it goes, she's going to run the WWE too once the people see through her. And plus, Britt Baker fits that WWE mold. She really does. She fits that WWE mold. You know, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Y'all want to get the energy up on this stream? Y'all know how to do it, man. Comment more. Keep it insightful. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, donation gang. Y'all snapped in Grand Rapids, but tonight, y'all a little rusty, man. Y'all a little rusty. I don't know what's going on. But y'all did way better with that Grand Rapids show. So hit the Cash App, hit the Streamlabs link, show us the necessary love. Go ahead.
That makes a lot of sense. She was trained by Candice LeBoring and Johnny Wrestling.
That does make so much sense.
Mm-hmm.
That does make a lot of sense. That's why her moveset looks like, y'all know when y'all creating a wrestler on like a WWE video game, and you say, I'm not going to give them all the moves that all the WWE wrestlers do. I'm going to give them like an indie style moveset. That's Britt Baker's moveset. That's why she looks so awkward doing it, because she's a WWE wrestler trapped in like an indie woman's wrestler's body. She doesn't have the physique of a Bianca Belair to fall back on, or Jade Cargill to fall back on. That's why I say she fits that WWE mold to a T. Because there, she doesn't have to look like much. She's a white girl with barely passable mic skills. That's good enough for at least a few world titles in that company.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, when you look at her moveset, it's like she's trying to do like the indie moveset, and it just doesn't work because you could tell she wants to work a WWE style so bad. And please do not try to reference me to any matches she's had in Ring of Honor or anything like that, because I'll get the strong feeling that Britt Baker was carried to a lot of her opportunities.
Facts.
Because I haven't seen many Britt Baker matches that have actually impressed me. I could count on, one hand, how many Britt Baker matches I've seen that are passable. And like 3 of them involve Thunder Rosa.
Yeah, her best matches are with Thunder Rosa, but mainly that's because of Thunder Rosa.
Marlo said, what kind of foul shit was that? Catherine said, and they were saying Tony Khan had bought New Japan Today was on Twitter. I'm calling bullshit on that.
Same.
If it ends up being right, cool. But like, we'll unpack it if it does come true. But I'm calling bullshit on that. I'm calling bullshit on that. I'm gonna have to call bullshit on that. Honestly. Because for New Japan, my question would be, what's in it for them? What would selling the company to Tony Khan give them that they don't already have? And that's a serious question. If y'all feel like y'all have an answer to that, please feel free to answer. But I feel like, what would selling to Tony Khan give them that they don't already have? They already have marquee wrestlers. They already have, a solid culture. They already have a solid fan base. What does that really do for them? That's just my question. And then they already have a working relationship with AEW. So, I don't know. I don't see it. Mr. Mayhem said Britt Baker's trash all around. Tell us something we don't know, man. Marlo said Britt is definitely WWE material, sucks in the ring and bad on the mic. Yeah. Fernando said Thunder Rosa made Britt. Facts. Marlo said Thunder Rosa carried their basic ass in all the matches. Facts. Mike Patterson said, I'm not calling BS as much as let's wait and see. No, I'm going to call BS, man, because, dude, if you track it down to what it is, it was, I heard in a Reddit from a guy that's a very valuable source that it happened. And it's like, no, this would have gotten broken through multiple reputable outlets by now if it was some smoke. I just don't buy it. I don't buy it. I just don't buy it. If it happens, cool. Then we'll talk. Like I said, we'll talk about it. But the wait and see approach, that'd be foolish, especially taking it from somebody from Reddit. That'd be foolish.
Mm-hmm.
Fernando said Tony Khan doesn't need it. Catherine said Britt looks stiff in the ring. The reason why Britt looks stiff in the ring, and she'll probably say it's because of a back injury. The reason why Britt looks stiff in the ring is, again, because she's trying to do a move set that does not work outside of WWE.
She lost to Nia Jax July 25th, 2016.
Mm-hmm. And that wasn't, despite what y'all may think, that was not that long ago.
No.
I'm telling you. She looks like she wants to work that style, but nobody in AEW works that style because those women actually have talent.
What is that, 7 years?
Mike Patterson said, if it was a third or fourth level passed along, then yeah, BS. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. If we would have heard a couple reputable, sources lean into it and talk about it more, we might have took the wait and see approach. But like when we did our research, we just found out it was somebody taking a word of somebody on Reddit.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all also just proved my point about me saying, y'all will take y'all news from all types of weird candy ass sources, but when we report good shit and we report accurate stories, it's like asking y'all to pull a goddamn pitchfork out y'all ass to share.
Not only that, we don't report shit that people say on fucking Twitter. That's not fucking news. That's just hearsay bullshit.
And we don't have to bait for clicks. It's so funny that the main people that bait for clicks will accuse us of doing that. Mm-hmm. And it just cracks me up. It cracks me up. And I said this on another stream. What does engagement farming even mean? Isn't everybody on every platform with the intent to get engagement?
Mm-hmm.
What does that even mean?
My favorite is that we pay for cameos.
You can't find them nowhere.
No.
You can't find them nowhere. Everybody, like to anybody that has said that, where have you seen a cameo logo pop up on our shit? And it's in the same aspect ratio. It's in the same aspect ratio. So therefore, if it was one, it would be on there. I've made no alterations to aspect ratios on any drop we've ever gotten. None. I haven't cropped, pulled, or done anything on any of those videos. Blurred, nothing. Show us the cameo logo. To anybody that does say that. Show it to us. Better yet, I'll do you a solid. Because if I'm not mistaken, how does Cameo work? Cameo works like if they do your cameo, it goes up on their page.
Mm-hmm.
Show us on those wrestlers that are in our openings page where they're doing the cameo for us. Show it to us. You can't. So no, that's just no. We not doing that. We not doing that. That don't even work. But shouts out to everybody in the building, man. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, donation gang. We need y'all to come through on the Cash App. 2 more donations will send us to church. And hit the like button on this stream if you are enjoying the show thus far, because we came here to give y'all that real talk, and that is exactly what the fuck we gonna do, man. Oh wait, hold on, let me read that. He said she looks stiff in the ring because she is constantly getting rammed from everyone in the back. Ooh, god damn. Elmer said, it's a possibility.
Where's the lie?
Elmer said, and Britt complaining about Rosa sandbagging. Here's the thing about Britt Baker. She's a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to give you a long story. She's a bitch. And that is all encompassing, meaning anything that goes against her and what she likes or what she wants to do, she runs it into the ground with a means to destroy it, so that way she can be in the spotlight yet again and look like the good person, when in all actuality, if you peep the way Britt Baker moves, she's a fucking cunt. But let's keep going. Fernando said Britt got attention when she was cutting a match the same way Becky when she got her nose broken. Charmaine said this Sunday's my oldest son's birthday, would be 22. Well, shouts out to him. Happy birthday to him. But Charmaine, you've been lying. You said you was going to donate decades ago, damn near. You didn't hit the Cash App or the Streamlabs.
And we cry every night.
You said what?
And we cry every night.
And we cry every night. Get a grip. Mr. Mayhem said Britt Baker is a neighborhood bicycle. Ooh, wee. Elise said her voice annoys me. Everything about Britt Baker annoys us. She's what's wrong with women's wrestling today. A woman that gets way more opportunities than she deserves when she doesn't even have half the talent of women beneath her.
And ran Jade Cargill out of the program, out of the company.
Yeah, I can't. Mike Patterson said, you mean like the first and only season of Behind the Scenes AEW show? Charmaine said this Friday, I promise. Okay, we'll see about that, Charmaine. I don't know, man. You be lying. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But like gang, comment gang, share gang, donation gang. It's time to get into Monday Night Raw. I don't want to bullshit any further. I want to get this pile of horse shit over with.
Wrestling has more than one spoiled brat.
The running for office himself, Cody Rhodes, makes his entrance, and he gets on the mic, and he welcomes us to the show, and he bores me to tears with his promos. He talks about Jey Uso and reminds us that somebody's going to SmackDown in exchange for Jey, and all the people in the locker room that thought he should let Uso sink. They're not best friends, and perhaps there are other reasons he'd want Jey over here. Regardless, he couldn't stand by and watch a man get jumped by three others for making the right decision, and that right decision was turning down to Judgment Day. And at one point of his promo, he played into the Paul Heyman line after SummerSlam in the post-show media scrum that they're only in the third inning of the Bloodline storyline, and Cody Rhodes said, we're not in the third inning anymore. And I said, give me a fucking knife. WWE, if you are going to have him lose to Roman again at Survivor Series or something, just do it. If you're going to have him lose to Roman Reigns at Royal Rumble, just do it. If you're going to have him lose to Roman Reigns again at WrestleMania, just do it. But please stop making it seem like Cody Rhodes is going to reach the promised land when anybody that has any common sense when it comes to how y'all book y'all shows know Cody Rhodes ain't winning shit. Y'all not fooling nobody. Stop. Please stop. It's so annoying. Then the Judgment Day comes out. Damian Priest, AAR Priest said something. He's fucking said Jey made his decision and got, but Cody just had to make it all about him. Facts plus tax. And he said something in Spanish to Dominik Mysterio, and they turn Dominik Mysterio's mic down and do the audio tricks to make it seem like he's getting booed out the fucking building. Garbage, 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 garbage. Cody says, what happens when they lose all their titles tonight and mommy comes home? Blah, blah, blah. This is so beta. Man,
right up Cody's alley.
This shit is painfully whack. Like, it is just painfully fucking whack. I don't know how anybody can hold this up. This is just whack. It's garbage. This shit is sauteed ass steak. It's garbage. It's like little kids in a classroom going, I'm telling on you. Well, not if I tell first. And, well, what's going to happen if your mom has to come up to the school? Shut up, bro. Mike Patterson came through on the Cash App. He said, because Charmaine didn't do it yet. Facts. One more donation sends us to church, and then every donation after that will send us there as well. So y'all better rock this shit out, man. Y'all better do this the right way.
Don't we still have one more church to debut?
But we ain't gonna never get there if people keep lollygagging and doing stupid shit.
That's true. That is true.
Yes, Charmaine, we posted about it. Catherine said Rhodes 2024. I ain't nobody voting for that fucking beta, that liberal beta. Elise said I should get money Next, we got to paying bills. I'll cash app you soon. Shouts out to you, Elise. Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Kat said, we still didn't advance the story of who's going to SmackDown. It shouldn't take this long to send some trash to SmackDown. I agree. Elise said, escape. Man, I already got through it damn near. Miss Mayhem said, Cody Rhodes' new catchphrase should be, I will never finish the story. Brooks Robinson said, fucking repeat of the same shit every damn week. You got it. You got it. Even Maria's saying something. She said it's crunch time for the Cody journey to be realized. Agreed. Go ahead, man.
It's bad when you have WWE drones making memes of somebody whispering into Cody's ear that Eddie Kingston finished his story before him.
That is kind of sad, yo.
You know?
Because at some point, even though Eddie Kingston's a fucking bum, at some point you have to pull a trigger.
Mm-hmm.
At some point.
But who's the biggest person as a shy trigger? Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
God damn, WWE. It's like, yo, if you gonna have Cody lose the big moment and just do it. Just fucking do it. If you gonna have him win, just do it. You should have did it at this year's WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
But you missed the boat. And now I'm seeing people saying, like, even if he does, it just won't feel the same. They have waited too long. People have already moved on to LA Knight.
Yeah.
Just everybody has fucking moved on. Like you gotta pull a trigger, man. WWE just makes horrible booking decisions, and then they tell the fans to stay patient, and nothing ever comes of it. 12 people in here, the least y'all can do is get this over 10 likes, man. Stop bullshitting with us, man. Y'all playing with us, man. We giving y'all this real game, and that the least y'all can do is hit the like button. That shit is free. But share the stream if you can as well. And if you want to hit the Cash App, $CovalentTV, the Streamlabs link is also pinned. You know what I'm saying? We had a little technical difficulties, but we went live, but we are here. And we still started on time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? That's it. Catherine said, aren't we supposed to get churches from Saturday night? No, y'all got to earn it, man. How y'all came in here engaging tonight? No, y'all earning it. Y'all earning it. Y'all came in here kind of dry tonight. Now, if y'all would have came in here with the high engagement, yeah. But no, tonight, y'all kind of let me down. Charmaine said, do you think he will be in a tag team? Him and Jay will become a tag team? No, because that makes no sense. Mr. Mayhem said LA Knight needs to win the Royal Rumble and then beat Seth. You would think. But knowing this company, they'd fuck around and have Brock Lesnar win it for some reason. You would think that, though. Lee said, I liked it before it started. Thank you. Catherine said, eventually patience runs out. Fernando said, Cody better look over his shoulder because LA Knight is coming. I agree. Pause, by the way. But were you finna say something, man? Go ahead.
Well, I mean, especially that now that they're giving refunds for if LA Knight doesn't show up.
So one reporter that used to work for 10 Count Media, her name is Stephanie Hypes, a black woman, was arguing with Dave Meltzer about how that wasn't true and how she was there and how she was working the event. I don't know if she worked at the arena or whatever the case may be, but like, I don't know. I would have to do more research into that, but even in the event, the fact that that's even being reported tells you where WWE is at, because you don't see them doing that for Cody Rhodes if he can't make it.
Mm-hmm.
Lee said, don't talk Brock into existence. He's going to come back and he's going to get some random ass main event level program.
Yep.
Deal with it. Brooks Robinson said they won't give the strap to LA because that makes too much sense. Yeah, they're like, LA Knight is just the next in line for that cycle of will he or will he not finish the story? He's just next in line.
Next in line to get buried.
Yeah, he's just
because he got over organically.
Yeah,
and that is a no-no in wrestling.
He's just next in line. That's all it is. He's next in line to be the next Cody, where they're just gonna run out the fucking clock on him, and then by the time it gets to a point of where they could have done something, people aren't gonna fucking care anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Because this company doesn't know how to strike when the iron's hot, and they tell people they tell their fan base they know more and better than them, and they don't know shit, because if they did, the complexity of their company would look completely different, and people would come to these shows because the product is genuinely good and just not out of fucking habit. They think they know better than everybody just because the drones come there and buy up all the goddamn merch. And WWE's merch is shitty. Their shirts fit like fucking burlap sacks.
Thanks to Fanatics.
This is before Fanatics. I don't give a fuck about what they shit is like now. I would never buy a WWE shirt now.
Neither would I.
But god damn, when they were sourcing it on their own, they shirts felt like they were made out of burlap damn sacks. Shit felt like it was made out of fucking police vests. Charmaine said who was facing Dominik at No Mercy. I don't know.
No one cares.
And then who cares, really? Maria said LA Knight needs adversity. Yeah, that's what they're going to say. Yeah, and WWE has conditioned so many people that aren't even on a payroll to their narratives, too. Oh, well, what has this person done to deserve it? They haven't faced any adversity. And I was like, that was Road Dogg that said that, I think. I was like, bitch-ass motherfucker, Cody Rhodes was Stardust.
Yep.
He went and started a whole alternative wrestling promotion just to piss the WWE off so they could call him back. If that ain't adversity, I don't like... But now Cody Rhodes is starting to get seen through, and it doesn't look like he's ever gonna finish that story. So now it's starting to feel like the point, like we're at the point where it's like, why is he there? Now it's just like WWE is playing a game of keep away. Like as long as we got Cody Rhodes and AEW doesn't, we'll make it seem like he's gonna finish the story.
Right.
I said, Dave said he was talking about the Saturday House show to cover his ass. Oh, so he backtracked up.
What a shocker.
Rocco Rocks for Life said, why give refunds when the car is subject to change and usually on the ticket? Charmaine said, Logan, why do you want to talk about Logan Paul so bad? I don't give a fuck about Logan Paul. Why do you want to talk about Logan Paul so bad?
That's a waste of time. Move on.
Come on now. Nobody want to talk about no damn Logan Paul. But Judgment Day, Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, and all them end up getting into a fucking brawl. And AAR Priest is left alone in the middle of the ring, and he gets attacked by the baby faces, which seemed very heelish of them. Segment ended. I don't care. Alpha Academy make their entrance. We go to Big Bronson Reed versus Otis. Bronson won with the 747 splash. Backstage, Becky, flat ass, boring, no talent Lynch chats with Tegan Knox, asking why she didn't answer her open challenge last week. Tegan Knox, who was equally boring, admits she was ready, but let Natalya go first because she's a vet. And Becky says, after No Mercy, she wants Tegan to step up and be her next challenge.
So does that mean they're both moving down to NXT?
I'm more worried about, does that mean Becky Lynch is beating Tiffany Stratton?
Yeah, that's my guess.
And if she does, if Becky Lynch retains over Tiffany Stratton, and let's say Becky goes down there for like a couple months, where are all of y'all motherfuckers gonna be that were saying Tiffany Stratton wasn't buried, Becky Lynch elevated her? Where are y'all gonna be? Because I'm gonna want to see y'all in the stream.
I don't see her elevated now.
Because now it seems like Tiffany Stratton has lost all of her steam as a result of that stupid shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want to make sure I'm checking everybody's temperature. 12 people, man, hit the damn like button, y'all. Shit, hit the like button. Scroll down and tap that little thumbs up. It's not that hard.
And not only that, if she does keep it for a few months, I bet she's dropping it right before Rumble.
Right. Right.
And it's going to be someone random. And that's not deserving of it yet.
And who's to say? And y'all love sucking Shawn Michaels' dick and saying he books NXT to perfection. Who's to say Becky doesn't hold that belt to a Rumble? And Tiffany Stratton and Nikita Lyons, or returning Nikita Lyons, just feud until then. And like Werner said, somebody who nobody gives a fuck about in NXT or on the main roster wins that NXT women's title. Then what?
Mm-hmm.
Then what? Marlo said Tiffany already getting buried. Yes, we know.
If and here's a random name. but it's too bad that she got released. But like that would have been a perfect spot for Dana Brooke, because that would have been the most random person to win that belt.
Yeah, but this company, it just they just trip over their own feet constantly, and we know how this goes with them.
Well, yeah, because somebody had to take cocaine and hard anabolic steroids back in the 80s, and it'd be okay.
Mr. Mayhem said Liv Morgan is winning the Royal Rumble, not Becky. Are you?
Oh no, that's not happening.
Y'all don't learn.
That is not happening.
Mr. Mayhem, we rock with you, but man, y'all don't learn, dog. Y'all don't learn. You think Liv Morgan is gonna finish her story? What company? Like, serious question.
She already finished her story.
No, but serious
in
question.
WWE's mind, she finished her story. She won the belt.
Let me get this shit off, man. Why do y'all still have this blind faith in this company, dude? Y'all always think they're gonna do the right thing, and they never do. Why do y'all consistently have this blind faith in this god-awful company? Why do y'all think this company does things that make sense when they haven't booked anything that makes sense in God knows how long? Wake up and smell a fucking, oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Catherine, you said it, and Liv got her moment in the spotlight and she fucking sank. Liv Morgan needs to be Rhea again. Why? Why? Oh, Jesus Christ. Elise said Nia's probably going to win the Royal Rumble. Possibly.
Mm-hmm.
That seems more realistic than Liv, I'll tell you that. Let's keep going, man.
Or Miss Sealing herself.
Wouldn't surprise me either.
Yeah.
Tommaso Ciampa makes his entrance and we go to break. After commercial, Adam Pearce is in his office when Tegan Knox rolls up to ask for the title match Becky Lynch offered her. Natalya rolls up to tell Tegan ask for a rematch too. And whatever, they bicker for a little bit. They challenge each other for a match for, the first dibs, and whoever wins it, no mercy. Ludwig Kaiser versus Tommaso Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa wins with a jumping knee. That's some main roster fuckery.
What a shock.
Post-match, Tommaso Ciampa cuts a promo down the barrel about how he's going to take everything away from Gunther. Yeah, sure, dude. A Dragon Lee hype reel follows. Becky Lynch makes her entrance and we go to break. We had to listen to her god-awful commentary throughout the Natalya and Tegan Knox match, where Tegan Knox surprisingly looked pretty good in this match. But Tegan Knox won by pinfall with the shiniest wizard. I hate the name of that fucking move. Backstage, AAR Priest barges into Judgment Day's room and screams at JD McDonough, and JD McDonough looked like he shit himself, telling him he ate a beating because of him and he'll never be a part of Judgment Day and he better leave now. Then Seth Rollins, dressed like Gail Kim on her fucking debut at Bad Blood, makes his entrance. We go to break and back for commercial. Seth Rollins welcomes us to Monday Night Raw. I'm escaping this shit. I'm not.
Yeah.
To make a long story short, Shinsuke Nakamura versus Seth Rollins at Fastlane, the last man standing. I'm going to escape. I need some kind of break.
Don't tense up, man. Don't tense up, man. Where are you going? Settle that, mug.
This shit is garbage. Any thoughts on Shinsuke Nakamura going against Seth Rollins in the last?
What is the point? What is the reason? Because we all know what's going to happen. Seth is going to win. It's going to be another way. There's going to be no tease of Shin actually winning. It's just going to be Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns until the end of time, and no one's going to get another shot because everyone loves the Shield, and that's the only two wrestlers in WWE that'll get world titles. No one else is allowed to have a world title in WWE. Not Gunther, not LA Knight, not Cody Rhodes, not anybody. Not Brock, not Omos, nobody. Just those two.
I'm sick of seeing Seth Rollins dressed like an angry gimp.
Too.
I'm so tired of the goddamn favoritism because Triple H is like Seth Rollins is damn near like a Triple H baby. I'm just so sick of the fucking theme song being sung. just can we get this shit over with? Like, this is going to sound kind of fucked up to say. Can Seth Rollins, just whatever's going to happen with his back just happen and he sits down until he recovers so we could just be freed from all of the favoritism?
Mm-hmm.
It's a consolation prize belt anyway.
Right, because Roman has 2 world titles or 3 world titles that he never defends.
Fernando, I don't see it. Like, as much as I want to see it playing out that way, if it happens that way, cool. If it don't, cool. Fernando says Seth is going to win a rough one and Priest is going to cash in. What does AAR Priest do for the World Heavyweight title?
He's like 45.
And then Seth Rollins is going to get a rematch. So we're going to have to see a Seth Rollins AAR Priest program for the next 3 months.
You know what I honestly see? AAR Priest being Kane. The 24-hour title run.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Or the 18-hour, whatever it was. Give me a rematch tonight. Okay, let's do it. Seth wins. Lull.
Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. It's a joke, dude. Like, it's a joke. It's an actual joke. The only problem is nobody's fucking laughing.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's fucking laughing. Your main event scene is consistent of people that are pushing 40 on the men's and women's side. Do you want to see AAR Priest with the World Heavyweight Championship?
I don't.
Does that move WWE forward in any great way?
Nope. Will it bring in new fans?
No.
Not a fucking chance.
Because nobody knows who AAR Priest is.
Exactly.
Nobody knows. I don't care how much you drones want to get mad about me saying it. I don't care. Nobody knows who Seth Rollins is outside of the WWE drone fan base. Nobody. Don't make me do the street experiment, and I will record it. I could walk up to 30 people. I guarantee you out of those 30 people, maybe 2 will know who Seth Rollins is. Nobody knows who these fucking wrestlers are. Y'all value them so much, but nobody knows who they are. They're not mainstream. They're not moving the fucking needle. They only move the needle for these stupid ass networks that think that they're getting Stone Cold and The Rock on their fucking TV shows when they're getting Seth Rollins dressing like a fucking girl and goddamn Becky Lynch's boring ass for programming.
And fans screaming, "This is cinema."
I don't see that. That'd be creating an actual storyline that has some kind of heat behind it. WWE doesn't do that. Mike Patterson said AAR Priest cashes in, wins with help from JD. Next Monday, AAR Priest gives JD a title shot and JD wins. Then Judgment Day kicks Priest out. Now, there was a time where WWE might have taken a risk like that creatively. There was a time.
The 4'5" midget dude? No.
No, dude, there was a time. I'm talking about just the creative, not the cast, the creative.
Okay.
There was a time where WWE creatively might have done something like that. Not anymore. Because you don't have any Kurt Angles, Jerichos, Rocks, Stone Colds, Undertakers, Big Shows, RVDs. You don't have any of those casts to pull that off. To where people will be like, oh, that person won it? Shocker. But I'm okay with it. WWE doesn't have people like that because they haven't built up people like that. They don't have enough people on their roster where if they won a world title tomorrow randomly, you'd be like, I'm okay with it. Most people, if they won a world title tomorrow, you'd be like, what the fuck? Them?
Mm-hmm.
And do not be surprised. I don't know if this is possible. I might have to research the rules again. Do not be surprised if WWE pulls something dumb, like having that last man standing end in a double count out.
Oh, you know. You know.
Don't be surprised. We won't. I can tell you right now, we won't. If WWE pulls that, we won't be surprised. Won't shock us in the slightest. But y'all shouldn't be surprised because I'm seeing y'all trying to book creatively when WWE hasn't been creative in God knows how long. Do not be surprised if it goes to a double count out. And then AAR Priest runs out there.
And then loses it again the next night.
This shit is garbage.
Ricochet
is interviewed backstage on crutches, for Christ's fucking sake.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Bruh.
Ricochet needs to, I don't know why he was not released. You are exposing a wrestler to a very big weakness that he has, and you are killing his career.
Explain what that weakness is to people that may not know.
He cannot talk worth a damn, and you won't give him a fucking mouthpiece. So you see how bad he is, and then that's going to sour people to him.
Also lobbying the fact that he's a damn geek.
That too.
Like he's not like a dude that has a cool factor. Like when he talks like you're like, oh, that's a cool motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You could tell he's a fucking nerd. He's a nerd with muscles and athleticism. Imagine the nerdiest motherfucker in your high school growing up, but built like a jock. That's Ricochet. And you got a lot of them motherfuckers in wrestling now. Xavier Woods is like the biggest of them all.
Yep.
He is the biggest culprit of what I just described of all.
Kenny.
Yes. That if you take away their muscles, they would get stuffed into the nearest locker. Yes.
And you know what? If Kenny was still stuffed in a locker in Japan, people would still be screaming, Kenny!
You just had to get that off, didn't you?
I couldn't help myself.
Okay. Elmer said they already did with Carmelo and Dum Dum. Catherine said, I could see them giving Cena a title run and giving Flair's record. That wouldn't surprise me either.
That wouldn't surprise me, but I think they're really focused on Charlotte.
Mike Patterson said, it's sad that we could create a storyline in minutes that would blow any WWE storyline away. Fraggle Rocks for Life said, I'm still wondering how Omos survived the cut. He's worthless. Yeah, and I loved how they cited the reason for the cuts were like some of the reasons were like, okay, how much return on investment they got, you know, stuff like that.
Budget cuts, kids.
What return on investment are they getting from fucking Omos?
Especially when he's sitting at home right now doing jack shit.
What return on investment are you getting from Omos? WWE always bullshits, and it's never even like realistic. Well, you cited one of the reasons as to return on for releases as return on investment. What return on investment have you gotten from Omos? Ricochet, I could see it a little bit. But like Omos? Okay. As I said, Woods is definitely a nerd. Dude has a PhD. Well, him being educated has nothing to do with him being a nerd.
No, there's nothing wrong with him being educated.
It has more to do with how he acts.
Mm-hmm.
And this is going to be a little bit controversial, a little bit not PG as well. You want to talk about that Paige sex tape, and these nerds want to talk about that Paige sex tape all the time on Twitter. Let's talk about something. That's what happens when you finally let that nerd hit, ladies. He is going to record it. He is going to post it. He going to tell his friends about it. He's going to
share you with a friend.
Oh my God. If y'all ever wonder why nerds don't get pussy, that's why, because the moment they get the pussy, they don't know how to act.
Oh, look, Catherine's posting rumors again.
Elma said, hey, Daryl's been a while. How's mom doing? Mom's is all right, man. Mom's is all right. She doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? Better.
Sounds really strong. I talked to her on Saturday.
Yeah, shouts out to moms. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to her. Oh, motherfucker sending me shit. Okay, I see. All right, I got you. I'll talk to you in a second. Catherine said Omos and Cody had a thing Saturday night at house show. They're going to have Omos Cody storyline soon.
That's just a rumor. There's no basis behind it.
Oh, God.
Just because there's a picture doesn't mean it's going to happen.
All right, let's move on. Ricochet says he doesn't know when he'll be clear, but it doesn't matter who wins the last man standing. He has unfinished business with Shinsuke Nakamura. They just told you that Seth Rollins is winning.
Mm-hmm.
They literally just told you Seth Rollins is winning. Now do y'all see what I mean when I say this company cannot get out of their own way? They just told you, in no uncertain terms, Seth Rollins is retaining. What a great company. Dominik Mysterio is shown walking backstage to send us to break. Next up, we got Dominik Mysterio versus Dragon Lee, and this might as well have been Dragon Lee versus a damn broomstick because Dragon Lee did all the work.
Yep.
Dragon Lee went out there, and you know what sucks? Warner, you know what really, really sucks, bro.
What's that?
They let Dragon Lee go out there and do damn near his whole move set.
And it wasn't with John Cena, and I was blown away.
Well, wait. And we'll never see it again.
Unless he fights John Cena or Roman Reigns.
Which, let's be honest, come on now.
Yeah, I know that ain't happening. Or hypothetically, Austin Theory, if he is the next guy.
But my point is this. They let him go out there and do his whole moveset.
Mm-hmm.
And in typical WWE fashion, they could have made a star in the eyes of people that have never seen him before by having him get a prominent win.
Mm-hmm.
But what did they do? They have Dominik Mysterio pin him with a frog splash and retain the NXT North American title.
Yep.
So you had Dragon Lee do about 85% of his damn moveset. Get him over with the main roster crowd just to have him lose to somebody who shouldn't even be on the main roster at all.
Facts. Someone who shouldn't really be in the company.
This is why I say this company is clueless, y'all. This is why I say this company is clueless. And please do not come in here with that, oh, this will elevate him bullshit. Please, for the love of God. Because I know it's somebody just waiting to be like, this is going to elevate him. No, it's not.
No,
WWE doesn't know how to elevate people anymore.
No.
Y'all say, and WWE drones love saying, oh, well, this portion of fans use buried wrong. Y'all use elevate wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. If one sector of the wrestling fan base uses buried wrong, then y'all using elevated wrong. Because how the hell is eating 2 losses to a motherfucker elevating them? And I said that all throughout the John Cena era when I finally came back. I said, how was John Cena beating this person at 2 pay-per-views and them getting a random win on him over on a Raw? Elevating that. How? How is that elevating anyone? 2 steps forward and 8 steps damn back.
Right.
Alexis White, are you lit? This must stop.
Oh.
Come through with the donation, man. You playing games with us. Pay your late fees. Pay your late fees, man. God said, sounds like WWE. Fernando said, only one masked luchador could be a star in WWE. Mike Pastor said, should have had Dom lose by count out, but retain. It would have made Dragon Lee still look strong and keep heel Dom with the title. He doesn't need a title.
No.
Cat said losing to Dom will not elevate anyone. Catherine said Dom couldn't put over a trash can. Yeah, no. Dragon Lee might as well have been out there wrestling by himself. All Dominik Mysterio had to do was bump and feed, and he still got the win. This is a shit show. This company is a shit show. All right. Nia Jackson shown walking backstage to send us to break. Back for commercial. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are interviewed backstage. Blah, 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 blah. Nia Jax makes her entrance. Michael Choda interviews her in the ring. And Nia Jax just says she squashes everyone. Zoe Stark comes in the ring to confront her, and she dares Nia Jax to do something right there, right here, right now, to her face. Nia Jax shoves her back. Zoe charges her. Nia Jax slams her, and they pull them apart. We go to break. Apparently, the match was made official. Nia Jax won with a bonsai drop. Backstage, Jey Uso was interviewed. He laid off the coke tonight. He actually spoke like he was a normal human being. He says he has no groups, no emo bands, and especially no Judgment Day. Dude, you're garbage. Cody Rhodes took a chance on him, and he won't do him like that. He says he and KO have beef, but it is what it is. And Sami Zayn is his dog.
Try.
And if Judgment Day wants to try some funny moves, he'll be there to keep an eye on him. Miz makes his entrance, and we go to break.
God.
Then back from break, Finn Balor congratulated Dominik Mysterio on his title defense and reassures him that AAR Priest just needs to go cool off. I am skipping MizTV altogether.
Thank the Lord.
I'm escaping it. There's no way.
Don't tense up, man. Don't tense up, man. Where are you going?
Settle that, mother.
That gets me every time. Okay. Some way, somehow, coming out of MizTV, because the New Day came out there and berated him a little bit and talked about his penis, we got a match between Drew McIntyre and Kofi Kingston. But before that, we got Chad Gable giving Otis a pep talk and promises to study tape with him to see what went wrong. Ludwig Kaiser rolls up to Chad Maxine Dupree up and says Imperium hold themselves to a higher standard. Dupree asks how can he speak so many languages without knowing what go away means, and Chad tells him to go back to Gunther and get browbeat for losing, but to make sure to tell him Chad Gable's coming for him and put a little bass in his voice when he does. All right, cool, whatever. All right. Now we got Drew McIntyre versus Kofi Kingston. I'm going to tell y'all what this was. Do y'all remember when Wardlow finally had won the TNT title and he got tossed into a program with Orange Cassidy and then security guards?
Mm-hmm.
And how we said Wardlow having a competitive match with Orange Cassidy immediately killed any semblance of credibility his title reign had out the gate.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Drew McIntyre versus Kofi Kingston, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
You're trying to establish Drew McIntyre as a dominant heel, and you have him go in there and have a damn near 15-minute match with Kofi damn Kingston. This should have been Claymore 1, 2, 3. And if you had to extend it, Future Shock DDT, then Claymore 1, 2, 3. This company doesn't even know how to build dominant heels.
That's a fact.
Why the fuck is he having a competitive match with Kofi fucking Kingston? It was the Wardlow Orange Cassidy thing all over again. I was just sitting there. I'm just like, why is this competitive?
Well, that and he's waiting on his contract. Let's be real.
No, dog, I said that. I said, and it just seems like they're like, we're going to make you put over everybody on the way out.
Mm-hmm.
Like what? Oh.
Oh my God.
I need a break, y'all. I need a break. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
I'm concerned because there's nothing wrong.
And what are you going to say to your fans when they ask you some questions about it?
I'm going to say I feel good. Papa's got a brand new bag. It's a man's world.
Well, that's the second time we've heard that in 2 days. That's very interesting. Now, don't leave us, James. You stay right there.
I'm
We
not
have
gonna leave.
more
I
that
wanna
we
do
have to
something.
talk about. Well, tell us a little bit about what you're going to be
Hello,
doing
Ted.
on this tour.
What'd you say?
What are you going to be doing on this tour?
I'm going to be
Where
doing
you-
Papa's got a brand new bag, living in America. Sex machine, get up off of that thing. I feel good. Jam.
Now, I understand.
Yeah, y'all. Yeah, this is what we dealing with, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we dealing with. Drew McIntyre is having competitive matches with Kofi Kingston when this honestly should have been a squash. Mike Patterson said this should have been faster than when Kofi lost to Brock. No, I wouldn't say that. But it should have been close to it. Jonathan Fender said they know who The Rock is. They know who Stone Cold Steve Austin is. I know who Trish Stratus is. Jonathan Fender must have just popped in here, and he must be watching this on delay. John, hold on, wait. John Udovich. Okay, y'all remember you. Said, I feel good. Yeah, shouts out to you, man.
There you go.
Appreciate everybody, man. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, donation gang. Hit the Cash App. One more donation will send us to church. One more donation will send us to church. Let's get this shit popping the right way, okay? Let's do this the way we supposed to do it. And that is showing love. That is how we get this done. That is how the show gets better and grows, and we can bring more opportunities and all this stuff to other people, and also give, put back into the show so we can do cool content, man.
And interviews.
Yeah, that involves putting stuff back into the show, Werner.
Yeah.
Curtis said Drew's fault for resigning. Drew. See, no, not him, because his contract got frozen because of his injury.
Yeah.
But all of those other people, yeah. Mia Yim, yeah, what the fuck? You want to talk about somebody that had it made where they was? Now, Chelsea Green is Chelsea OnlyFans has kind of found her lane. I'll give it to her. She's kind of found her lane, but she was more revered when she was working GCW.
Mm-hmm.
She was more over on social media when she was working the indies, for sure. Now, she has a good social media game now, but I think she did way more and she was able to do much better outside of the company. But it's her career. And all those other people that continue to sign deals with this company, I will never understand it, but it's your fault. If something happens to you where the company fucks you over, it's your fault.
Mm-hmm.
I have zero sympathy for any of those people. But post-match, Ivar attacks Kofi Kingston in the ring and Drew McIntyre walks away. Backstage, Gunther berates Giovanni Vinci in German while Ludwig Kaiser rolls up. Gunther gives him an earful as well. It says what happened out there was ridiculous. And Ludwig Kaiser blames Vinci, but Gunther says if he knows exactly how Giovanni messed up, well, from now on, he's his responsibility. And in the meantime, he'll focus on being the greatest and longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time. And he'll be Tommaso Ciampa by himself. All right, dude, whatever. We see Finn Balor and AAR Priest fist bump backstage. We go to break. Back for commercial.
Balor Club.
Yeah, Balor Club. Balor. Ivar and Valhalla run into an interview backstage. And we don't really care what they had to say. Let's keep going.
No.
Judgment Day consisting of AAR Priest and Finn Balor. Balor Club.
Balor Club.
Going against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Judgment Day retained after some main roster fuckery.
Lots of main roster fuckery.
And it ended with JD McDonough hitting Sammy with a belt. And yeah, AAR Priest rolled over and got the pin. And then the two sides brawl some more as the show goes off the air. Streamlabs came in. One Shmackaroo from Laxe with the late fees. I could cut the sound back on the soundboard now. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, let's go to church real quick, man. Hold on. Let's go to church. Matter of fact, y'all gonna get this one more time because I need to laugh. Fuck y'all, man. I need to see this one more time.
Let's go to Danny in Florida. Hi, Danny.
Hi. I'm going to sing a song, and me and my mom, we're really trying to get out there in the record scene, but we're just going to sing for you. I'm going to sing for you right now.
Okay.
I cry in the midnight hour, yeah. You heard my cry. You bottled up all of my tears. That's why, I'm still loving you, oh Lord, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That was good. That was excellent. I was excellent. You know. I certainly did enjoy that. And
he's crying.
He's going out in the spirit. He's getting the Holy Ghost over here. We want to. He has the spirit. He's still loving you. We want to get his address, and we want to give you a T-shirt here. Send him a T-shirt right here. Right. More confidence. Enjoy that, Danny, Florida.
Oh, I know be singing. Oh, it broke me up. Oh, thank you. We'll be right back. We'll be right back.
My boy was crying. That shit kills me every time. Thank you, Alexis, for sending us to Chitch. Appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. But we are at the end of the show, ladies and gentlemen. That was it. -10. Monday Night Raw continues to be not like the lack of cohesiveness, just garbage, terrible, terrifying to deal with, nuisance of a fucking show. And it was absolute gutter trash. Nothing gets better with this company. The booking is so fucking boring. These shows are so corporate and sanitized. Nothing feels important. Nothing feels like it should matter. And it's just all a circle jerk of who can kiss the most ass and who could be the bigger baby face or the bigger tweener, because there's no real heels in WWE. This product is absolutely bottom of the barrel, worst shit on TV. -10 again. I'm just saying it. No moment of the night for me.
-10. I am sick and tired of all the homoerotic bullshit that I have to hear from this program every single fucking week. No moment.
Just awful shit. Just
it
awful.
Really is.
Just awful. Just bad. Just bad. Like I said, moment of the night, Covalent TV, 10 out of 10. Thank you. Fraggle Rocks for Life said -9. Marlo said -10. It's nothing but a big barrel of sewage. Yeah, like I said earlier, man, it's sauteed ass steak. It's awful. Covered in booty churi. Pastor said -9 moment. Tozawa getting the fuck out when Nia walked by. Base guy curse still intact. Well, you put it on him. Lee said -10. Our host 10+. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
All right, clear the air, clear the motherfucking air. No pollution allowed. We clearing the air. Whenever you start to get flooded with negativity and it starts to overwhelm you, which it happens to everybody, take a step back, analyze some of the negativity, and do something that most people cannot do. Realize what's valid and realize what's hating. Sometimes in the midst of the negative shit, it'll be a motherfucker that's low-key trying to put you on the game about something that you might need to switch up. It's not just, oh, they're trying to bash you or turn you into someone you're not. Sometimes they're trying to give you some game so you can advance in life. You can't stay the same forever. You can't fucking read the same books, watch the TV shows, laugh at the same jokes your whole fucking life. You have to grow at some point. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck in the same boring spot that you've been in probably your whole life. Not everybody's a fucking hater. Sometimes people are just trying to give you honest criticism about who you are and what you could change so you could be better. Okay? It's up to you to discern that. But like most people, when they spit in that real talk, you feel it. It's not something that, oh, you got to fucking listen to and try to decode it. No, when somebody's giving you some real talk, you feel it. And that's why I want to clear the air on.
So I was going to do this last Friday, but we were trying to rush because, we had to do stuff. Last week I saw someone was murdered at an NFL game. There is no reason to get that amped over another person's team to where you want to kill somebody. Not only that, I should not be seeing two females fighting over whatever. I would think football, hopefully. I mean, it was at a football game, so I would think. But I shouldn't be seeing that. And then to see a guy just pull a woman's hair just to get her out of the way was stupid. There should be no violence at football games. It is a fucking game. We are not the fucking Europeans. We are more civil than them. Knock it the fuck off.
Straight like that. Well, yet again, guys, we have done our part. We have done what we are supposed to do. We came in here and we rocked this shit out. Heavy, as always. We were able to keep the tone nice and cool tonight. I think it's because of some of that whiz-eat I got, and that shit is fire. Not gonna lie,
You gonna finish it?
I'm like, go on here and that shit was banging. I'm not gonna lie. But y'all, it's time for us to get up out of here. So therefore, going once, going twice, and so to the mouth of brazen is high. So signing off yet again. It's the epitome of black excellence, the king of dimes, just your boy, Mr. Starks, and
The beautiful boy, the Messiah of semi-cute sixes, and the internal pessimist, Big Dub.
peace out, y'all.
See you Wednesday.